Hello everyone, this is Peter again, and so nice to see you after the first week of the finish of the lockdown. You can see our signage now finally everywhere. Thank you for the vaccine, and I finally rolled in and made this unlockdown possible. The real estate market is going back into its peak. It's going back into busy. Today we're gonna have a lot of news about auctions, like a real attended auction rather than online auctions, and also the result they bring in, as well as some of the latest record prices across different areas of Sydney. This channel is brought to you by Plus Agency. The program is called News Plus. It's a summary of what happens in the real estate market in the past 7 days. If you're interested in this type of content, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and forward the information to your friend. If you can click the little like button, that will really encourage us to keep bringing high quality news summarization under 10 minutes on a weekly basis. Alright, with no further ado, let's get this week's News Plus started. First of all, is about the ray of hope for house buyers in Lower North Shore suburbs. Mosman has been extremely popular. Areas around Cremorne has also been just as popular. A lot of Lower North Shore areas has received quite a bit of attention during the lockdown, before the lockdown, and even now as well. However, the number of listings are really low. With all the 303 properties listed for sale on the site at the moment, there's only 68 houses. People just doesn't have a lot of choices. So in that case, to make it better for everyone, with the lockdown finally eased up and open for expansion resuming, a lot of owners has finally decided to put their property on the market as a proper campaign, proper sale. It looks like there's gonna be some more stock coming up in Mosman. However, based on whatever has been sold recently, the price point are still right up there. It doesn't look like, even though people have many options now, or slightly more options than what they had before, the prices hasn't been going down at all. Alright, going to the eastern suburb, 2 years, double the value. We had a saying in real estate market where the prices for properties increases by 100% on average between 7 to 10 years. However, all the lockdown really put a stimulus into this speed of increment. Now we have prices for houses that's doubling in just under 2 years, and that is absolutely amazing. This is a Bellevue Hill home sells for $12.2 million at the auction. The owner has made close to about $55,000 per week since they have owned it. This is just unbelievable. This is a 5-bedroom home built in 1964 on a 770 square meter block. Not that big of block neither, on 20 Vaucluse Road, Bellevue Hill. It was listed by Sotheby's. Mine was listing again at about only $8.5 million price guide, and the auction has take off the roof. With the price point within this. It does have a little bit of a city view. There is no water view. Actually, a quite old kitchen as well. It's not induction. It definitely need a makeover, but even that, it didn't stop this property getting sold at a premium prices. Alright, Redfern has a new record price as well. Redfern has always been, I think it's because the safety issues or something that was mentioned in the news press from time to time. So it hasn't really become a very popular area. However, that story I think is about to end with a new record of $5 million, smashing the whole suburb record. This particular property at 17 Thurlow Street had a price guide of 4.5 and now sold for just under 5 million. It has got a beautiful architectural appeal. It's got its own character, especially the back side of it. Looks very modern. It looks like you live in a spacecraft. The kitchen, the bathroom, everything is pinpointed right of what majority people would accept nowadays, with an open living area. However, the width is only about 5 meter wide. The size of the land is only 168 square meter block. So this is just not, it's not really something that's very common. That can be sold for $5 million in Redfern, but looks like the Sydney prices has helped the record to become reality. Alright, Going back to East Suburb, Vaucluse home sells for $20 million plus in a week, and Darling Point apartment record breaking is $25 million plus sale. This is absolutely amazing result in the eastern suburb. In number 13 Princess Avenue, Vaucluse, this particular property has sold for more than $20 million after just a week on the market. It is a beautiful property. By no means, it's not new. It's not like floor-to-ceiling glass. It doesn't have a lot of really fantastic modern twist to it, but it does have a great view. Harbour Bridge, Opera House, beautiful harbour, beautiful city, center point, you see everything. The owner bought it for around $3 million 20 years ago, did renovation about 13 years ago, and now it has been sold for more than $20 million. Unbelievable. All right, an apartment market, there we go. Number 10 Annandale Street in Darling Point has been sold for more than $25 million. Looks like the premium end of the apartment market has not slowed down at all. This new 375 square meter with 206 square meter outdoor entertaining terrace in Darling Point is definitely one of the biggest apartments out there. A couple who have bought the old block of apartments on the site for $7 million in 2004 hired Alan Jacottier to redesign the apartment, merge into the penthouse that they have now. It looks like that money has been paid off. From $7 million in 2004 to 25 record prices breaking result in 2021. Apartment market is on the horizon. Double bay home of Rose Bay pharmacist Bruce sells for $11.5 million at the auction. This is a beautiful home and number 15 Carlotta Road in Double Bay. The family has been occupying this for about 65 years. Out of 21 people who registered to bid for this one, 17 were property developers. Oh my God. And then looks like they're all going out there fetching for the best possible houses. With this 27 meters frontage, it's perfect for new terraces, apartments. Even though apartment approval pretty much is going to be hard to get, but I think the approval for a 27 square meter frontage townhouses will not be a big issue at all. We're just going to see how much the townhouse is going to get sold. All right, Sydney auctions, 2-bedroom Markview house breaks records of Sydney auction weekend. So we have record-breaking prices in Redfern. We have record prices breaking in Darling Point, being $25 million, which is absolutely amazing. We have people who doubled their investment in about just under 2 years through property market. And the final news of today is Markview. So it looks like Inner West is on the strong hand too. A 2-bedroom single-story terrace. Very average looking, not big at all. Record breaking for former $1.6 million street record after sold at auction on Saturday for $1.98 million. Unbelievable. $2 million for 2-bedder. Being only a 2-bedroom, it doesn't have a lot of flexibility neither, but that doesn't stop the record prices from happening. Stanmore, which is also in the West, has got a result at 60 Westbourne Street for $2.59 million as well. Competition was strong for Drummoyne as well, and then Petersham, number 5 Miller Street, being an old property, has also sold for $3.65 million. This is absolutely amazing results for Inner West, especially for these little cottages and a 2-bedroom for $2 million in Markview. I still can't believe it, even though it's right here. All right, before we wrap up for this week, I'm going to introduce another plus listing to you. Our flagship store is at 418 Victoria Avenue, Chatswood. You're welcome to come in to get some of the best deals in Sydney, especially around the high-end market. This is another listing that we have in the CBD, in Darling Square. This is a 1-bedroom plus study, really nice northerly outlook. It was developed by Ludley's, being Sydney, probably Australia is one of the best developers in Australia. This is the view you can see out, even though it doesn't have water, but the leaf with a garden view in the middle of the CBD is actually pretty nice. And the good thing is you're not even facing onto any street. You're actually only facing onto the internal common garden, and that's it. No traffic, no cars, no nobody. This is the study. It's a very big study. So we try to fit in the bed into it with the bedside table as well as some chairs and study area. They all fit in. everything fit in. Beautiful bathroom. There's 2 storages on the top as well. Being designed and developed by land lease, the quality is already as a guarantee. This is the outlook from your balcony. Privacy is quite good as well. This is what you see on the balcony. The whole complex has consisted of a beautiful pool as well, a common rooftop garden, and some simple outdoor equipment for your gymnasium purposes. But living right in the heart of CBD, you do not need this gymnasium equipment. There are about 10-20 gyms around you. The pool is very nice on a hot day like this. I would like to jump in it and just enjoy the afternoon let times go. Unfortunately, I can't do that because Saturday is our busiest day and we're getting a lot of good results happening in this market for our clients, for our vendors, and also for our buyers. Let's have a look at the floor plan of this particular apartment. 65 square meter efficient size, no wastage at all. If you have a budget around 1.2 to 1.3 million, looking for 1 bedroom plus study in the middle CBD with a car space, a north facing, this is definitely something you shouldn't miss out. So just go to realestate.com.au and search Plus Agency, or you can come to visit our website at plusagency.com.au. Thank you so much for watching this week's News Plus. This is Peter Lee. I'll see you next week.